Shaboy! Yo, it's me, man. And I'm coming today with another rant. Big rants from fucking Big Dre. And this today is about one of my favorite characters in the modern social media, regular media world, internet, reality TV. He's one of my favorite people. And this is Mr. My old head, the triple fucking B's, big baller brand, big booty bitches, whatever you want it to be, LeVar Ball. And we're going to talk about him. If you read in the news, he recently sent his two younger sons, LaMelo and LiAngelo, over to, I want to say, the country, overseas somewhere, one of the countries that are pretty smaller and don't have a lot of money, I want to think. Somebody can comment the countries and stuff below. I don't really know at the moment. It's miss my man. But whatever. I hear a lot of people saying like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? He's an idiot. I told you this shit wasn't ever going to work. Kids got kicked out of school. He not sending his kids to high school. He not sending his kids to school. And I want to say, like, before I even announce this topic, this is one thing you've been doing. A lot of people have been doing on him from the beginning.
These niggas prayed on my downfall.
These niggas prayed on our downfall. Oh damn, bitch, he stood tall. He taught niggas how to ball, bro. You need that bitch cook right. He taught niggas how to ball, literally. Niggas been praying on his downfall from the jump. So me seeing negative shit about this is not really surprising. But this is my angle on it. For the people saying, I don't understand how he could just not want to do the social norm stuff of going to college and then getting a job. And bro, he's not a normal nigga. His kids are not normal kids. First of all, let me start with he's rich. Rich. He's fucking rich. He's rich. If he's rich, at this point, it's like, if you have generational wealth, that's the whole point of your kids not having to be educated and have to go off on their own path, because you've thought about that when they were babies. And you built up your empire to where your kids can just step into positions of prestige and positions of wealth without having to struggle from the bottom and go to college and get a job and all of the shit that normal men who have to make it amongst themselves have to do. The Balls are exempt from that because they're not normal. Their father is already a multimillionaire now because of what the energy he put into his children, or the way he just handled things, the area he's from, whatever, LA, it's whatever. But ultimately, he don't have to be put in that position where he has to make those decisions. His decisions are very easy. I'm rich. I'm well off. At the end of the day, the worst thing that we'll do is have to sell off shit or sell off shares of shit or investments and stuff like that. So if you kids want to fucking play at the YMCA league or overseas or anything, whatever you want to do, you're able to do that. And that's what people don't understand. And I'm seeing a lot of people with the, nah, I don't get they're paying for crumbs. And again, he's rich. Education part. They don't need education. They don't need high school or college per se. This is the thing. It's different forms of education. Everybody who knows me personally, I know I don't fuck with the modern education system because it doesn't teach you what you need, the tools you need to survive. It's basically just shaping you mentally to be what the system or what these corporations want you to be, which is very dependent upon them. Anybody who thinks outside the box or thinks as a boss or thinks as an individual, they're always usually left out to dry by the people who are living by the norms. So anybody who's going against the norm, I'm all for it. Especially a fucking black man. We talking about a black man who's making his own sneaker. He said, fuck Nike, fuck Reebok, fuck this. And he's making, it's not just him making the sneaker. These are for his children. These are his children's shoes. His grandchildren are going to be okay because that these shoes will still have value in 20 years. In 20 years, you're going to be like, yo, the Zoe 3s or whatever, depending on no matter what his son does, these are worth shit. shit that they made in China for 10 cents are now worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and they're owned by someone. And that happens to be their children. You see what I'm saying? It's like, he's basically one of the key people, I would say, in basically, he's one of the key examples I would use for newfound generational wealth, because the generational wealth you see before is all just white people who go to college and, yeah, I'm just gonna work in my dad's coffee shop that he owns and he's gonna teach me how to do this and da-da-da-da. That's generational wealth. They don't have to. That's the same with people in wealthy positions. They don't go to school for education per se. They go there for more of a social experience, you know? Go there on fucking, it's basically paid vacation. But nobody's ultimately thinking about, nah, if you come from generational wealth or you come from a wealthy environment, you're not going to college to figure out what are you going to do and all of that. You already have that in place as a social experience. That and high school. So ultimately, that's my opinion on it. I would dig deeper, but I don't really have the time and I don't really have the energy to be arguing with everybody about every single detail. So if you have a belief or some type of antagonist, protagonist approach to what I was saying, or an opposite opinion, you don't believe what the fuck I mean, you think that his kids should have to go to school and all of the shit that everyday Joes do, comment below. But I'm always going to be riding for the triple B's, bro. I'm always going to be riding for big baller brand, big black businesses, and big booty bitch. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but yeah, I'm out.